Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Resta Dewi Febriana dengan NPM 4118-2003-220030. I will presentation about Creole in Manado, Malay. So, what is Creole? Creole is a language that developed from the fusion of several languages into a new, stable, and complete language, or to people and cultures formed from a mixture of different ethnicities and cultures, usually in former colonial territories. Creole language emerged when a group of people from different backgrounds need a way to communicate, and a simple language began develop into a mother tongue for the next generation. So, why it's a called Creole Manado Malay? Because in the past, especially from the 15th to the 19th century, North Sulawesi was a very active maritime trading area. Many traders came from Maluku, Gorontalo, the Southern Philippines, Minahasa, Saihe, Talaud, and even Portugal and the Netherlands. It was because of this coverage of various groups that a lingua franca emerged, which later developed into Manado Malay. So the next is the history of Creole in Manado Malay. And the first is Malay language as the lingua franca of trade. The main influence in the formation of the Manado language came from the Malay Pasar language, which served as a lingua franca, common language among traders from various tribes in the archipelago and foreign nations. Manado is a strategic coastal region in the North Sulawesi, has been a center of trade interaction for hundreds of years. From the second is coralization process. How coralization process? The coralization process occurred when the simple Malay Pasar language pidgin was widely used to begin to be learned as a mother tongue by the next generation. Intensive interaction between the local community, the Minahasa tribe, and other ethnic groups, the traders and colonizers, the Portuguese, Spanish, and Dutch, accelerated the formation of stable Creole language with a complete grammatical structure. So the third, the influence of European colonialism. The distinctive feature of the Manado language that set it apart from Standard Malay in the large number of languages borrowed from European language. Portuguese and Spanish, these two nationals arrived first as a plural and spice trends. Their influence is evident in everyday vocabulary and in the extent of the Bongo ethnic group, a group of mixing Europe and local descent. Duke, Duke influence was particularly strong due to the long period of colonization, which contributes significantly to the vocabulary and structure of the language. So the last characteristic of the Manado language. The Manado language is currently used as a mother tongue by the majority of the population in Manado and its surrounding areas, replacing the indigenous language of the region. Although similar to Indonesian, which is also based on Malay, the Manado language has a distinctive accent and unique vocabulary, grammar, and phrase that are not found in Standard Malay. In short, the Manado Creole language is a living proof the city's multicultural history, where Malay became the basic, the absorbed influences from various cultures and foreign language, especially Portuguese, Spanish, and Dutch during century of trade and colonization. So, the example of Manado Malay. In this vocabulary, we can say Indonesia and Melayu Manado. Go is P, one more, one sekali, have sudah, hurry up, cepat or cepmo, makan, makan atau makang, minum, minum or mihong, friends, tamang, good, baik or bagus sekali, marah, baku marah, bertengkar, baku-baku. So in here is subject pronoun. We can say I in Malayu Manado, kita, you, ngana, she or he, dia or diape, they, dorang, kita plural is torang, torang. So this a vocabulary. P punya, ngana pe rumah, rumahmu, your house. Pa kepada, kita bilang pangana. Jo penegas, so makan jo, tada, tidak ada, tada orang. Indonesia and Melayu Manado. No, ndak or ndape, belum, belum or belum, jangan, jang. In here is a conversation. Ngana mau pi mana? Kamu mau pergi kemana? Kita so makan, saya sudah makan. Dorang belum datang, mereka belum datang. Jangan marah-marah, jangan marah-marah. Torang pe rumah jauh sekali, rumah kita jauh sekali. Kita tidak tahu itu, saya tidak tahu itu. In conclusion, Madano Malay is a Malay-based Creole language influenced by Minahasa, saying Talut, Portuguese, and a little Dutch, not English. This influence arose because Manado was a meeting point for trains from the islands Minahasa, Maluku, Portugal, and the Netherlands on the sea trade route. Thank you.